Alright, for the next video, this one I'm going to talk about injuries, fatigue, player speed parity. Alright, for the injuries, I put it at 44 because I want, when you're in your connected franchises, for you to have to strategize, for you to have to make decisions and have some depth in your team, because your starters aren't always going to be accessible. You may get it, you may lose a starter for a game or two with an injury, and it may force you to have to go to your bench. So this is where it's important for you to make sure you game plan right, make sure you have the right people, make sure you get the right amount of depth on your team. Fatigue also ties into that. I put it at 61 because guys should get tired. At 50, I noticed that they weren't really getting too tired. They would just play all game, and I wanted to have that in conjunction with the auto subs so that guys would sub in. With the exception of, like, the quarterback, offensive lineman, um, positions that don't normally have a lot of substitutions come in. But those two seem to be working pretty well. Now, player speed parity, this is a tricky one, just like the pass coverage and just like the injuries, where I'm still kind of working on it. I'm still trying to figure it out because some people, like my boy Sim, has it at 100. At least he did. I don't know if he still does. And then some people have it at 0. So, and some have it at 50. So it's just about trying to figure out the balance. I feel like if you go too low, then the game just becomes all about speed, not skill, not the other ratings. It's all about speed. So, of course, yeah, you want a separation between the fastest and the slowest players. But even if you put the speed parity a little higher, you're still going to have that separation. Tyreek Hill should still be able to outrun most people. But if you watch a regular NFL game, Tyreek Hill doesn't burn somebody every single play because they have skill sets. Certain cornerbacks might not be as fast, but they can cover him because of their skill set. And that's the way it should be. And so that's why I tend to go probably on the side of over 50 instead of under 50 for the speed parity. So, but that's one of those ones you can kind of fill out for yourself, see how you like it with the game. Now, it does kind of go in conjunction with these particular sliders. So if you're going to raise the speed parity, you may have to change some other things in the slider sets. Alright, so that's kind of where I'm at with it right now. So I don't know if penalties come when I send the sliders, but this is what I have my penalties set at. I have offsides at 60, false start at 60, offensive holding at 65, defensive holding at 80. Now, I put defensive holding at 80, and I still hardly ever see it. So I may have to raise that. It's just one of those weird things. Like, I still hardly ever see a defensive holding call. Face mask, I don't see a lot of that. I put it at 60. Illegal block in the back, again, I don't see a lot of that. And I put it at 60. And raising these things up, and I still don't see them often. Now, roughing the passer, I left at 50. Probably needs to be turned down. I don't think 45 should be the one. I think maybe 48. So you'll have to change that one in your actual franchise. Because sometimes what will happen is if it's at 50 or any higher, you'll have guys running by when the play is over after the quarterback's thrown it. And he might not even hit him. He might just walk by him and hit him, and then the quarterback will fall and you'll get a penalty. I've seen it, trust me. So try to keep that low. Not too low, because there should be roughing the passer if you do something stupid and hit him late. Defensive pass interference, haven't seen much of this. I saw it on my last game that I played against the Packers. I only saw it once, but it was warranted. So I think 75 is a good rating for that as well. So, and again, these are adjustable based on how you play. What you do with these should not affect anything with the sliders. And that's about it. And if you want to get my slider set on the PlayStation Network, it is under my name, Neo the One. You can find them all here, along with my draft class 2019 prospects. Now, you'll notice with the draft class, I don't know who disliked it. Thanks for that. But with the draft class, I don't know what it is about it, but when you create it, you can't change when they get green. Like when you're trying to scout, and it scouts, and it might be red. You might get that this player might not be too good, blah blah blah. But they're all going to be green for some reason. I don't know why that is, but I'll be the first to tell you that all of the ratings are not going to be what you think they are. Some players, there may be some players late that may be really good. You might find a guy that's a 78 or an 80 in the undrafted, or an 8 or a 7th round. With the way I have it set up, you may find a guy in the 1st round that may only be a 64. Like, you know what I mean? So it's you really gonna have to do your homework and do your scouting. Also, when you're doing this, I try my best to get as many players as I accurately could. Everybody's not perfect. Everybody's not right. Everybody may not be in a correct prospect draft position, but I try to make it as best as I could. I got accessories, and I try to put all the information, all their actual ages, everything. So check it out, give it a download, see how you like it. Most of the people that I've known that have downloaded it, I think out of that 17, I think at least 10 of them I actually know, and they all seem to like them. So that's it. So, you know, check out my sliders here. All Pro Sliders player and All Pro Sliders CPU. That's another thing. My sliders are only for All Pro. You can try them on All Madden. I don't know how that's going to play out for you, because I don't play on All Madden. I play on All Pro. And that's why I had to create the difficulty with the sliders and things like that. So just check them out. At any point in time, you can let me know what you think. You can hit me on Twitter at I'm the regular guy. You can hit me. You can check out. No, that's it. Just hit me on Twitter at I'm the regular guy. And that's it, man. So check out the sliders. Hope y'all enjoy them. Hope everybody has a good game out there. And salute. Peace.